There's always some young guy looking to take the crown from the king. I see it every year. Rumor has it you're going to be the player in this league real soon.
Yeah, I got some game.
Some game ain't enough game in this league. Keep working. Maybe one day you'll be someone to worry about. Tonight, it's all me, baby.
Hey, man, don't get too comfortable out there. I'm coming for you. Believe that.
I can't believe it. He's still in the league. Thought for sure you'd be washed out by now, man.
Oh, nah, you already know it. I'm here thriving and surviving. You wish I wasn't in the league, because you know I'm about to take you to school tonight.
Please. I know you ain't that delusional.
You best watch your mouth, man.
You ain't been around long enough to tell me what to do, dog.
It's all good. I'm gonna let my game do the talking. Better strap in.
You won't have to look for me. I'll be here all night long.
It's Detroit Pistons NBA action. We're in the Motor City, where the Pistons are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Look at Oklahoma City. They've got to be hoping that the road will be a little kinder to them than their winless homestand they just concluded.
Kevin, this is the first game of a very short road trip for them, so we'll see how this first one goes.
Yeah, being as short a trip as it is, guys, a win tonight, and they can already call the trip a productive one no matter what happens the rest of the way.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. And it's Adams in at the center. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Westbrook, no good. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Wizards in Washington.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Now here's Westbrook. We saw him with 29 points last game. And Adams kicks to Lamb. Shot clock at 6. Detroit with the rebound. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Scott Brooks.
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Rice. He's covered by Westbrook. He lobs it up, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Here's Adams, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
So it's Detroit now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Smith, the pass to Rice. Detroit needs to get off the shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Well, let's take a look at how Oklahoma City ranked in the league last year. First in opponent field goal shooting. Third in rebounding. And they were ranked third in team field goal percentage. This is a team that shared the ball and got quality shots on a regular basis.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Well, he's actually drawn the attention of Kevin Durant, it seems. I mean, they've been talking, and it could be interesting to see how things go between them in this one.
Well, it's hard for me to discern if this is just a friendly rivalry or if he and Durant genuinely dislike each other. Either way, it'll be something to watch every time these two meet up.
Rejected by Rice. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to return possession.
Out of bounds. Still Oklahoma City. 11 seconds on the shot. 11.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Durant dishes to Lamb. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Here's Adams. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Adams. Another shot. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Always a little tougher to see how you match up with teams in the opposite conference because you just don't see them very often.
Rice. Got it. Good job in the low post. Rice has got 6. Westbrook with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Lamb sets a screen for Westbrook. Left side Durant. Off the screen. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Steve talking about the lack of games, reps between these two teams. There's not a lot of history between them, and this is their first chance this season to create some, I guess, with one more meeting later on coming up.
You know, that's what we get when it's East versus West, Kevin, but it certainly hasn't detracted from the atmosphere in here. I think, if anything, it's added a little something to it.
I agree. Thunder trailing by 6. Dishes to Adams. It's Durant with the drive. Sweet little floater. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, that floater takes such a nice touch.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Drummond, a screen. Here's Rice. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Monroe against Durant. Back to Westbrook. From 17 feet out. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight. Ibaka's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Jennings off a pick from Rice. Jennings passes to Rice. There's the double team with Westbrook. Fade away. And again the basket from Rice. Rice has got 10 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Russell Westbrook is 2nd.
You know, there's no luck involved in being amongst the league leaders in steals. You've got to combine the toughness with the ability to move your feet and the tenacity in going after the ball.
So here's Westbrook. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Durant. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him out.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
Now here's Westbrook. From past the arc. That is good.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Screen by Monroe. From the wing. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And then how about the offensive play down in the post, really doing a nice job of spreading out their offense and finding balance.
That one is no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Westbrook. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Singler, he's checked in for Monroe. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Well, pretty good numbers for this club a year ago, Kevin. 78% as a team from the free throw line.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Here's Rice. Shot's good. Rice has got 12.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
Westbrook kicks to Lamb. Drummond with the block. Here's Rice. 12 points for him. That's good. And now it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Thunder shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. No good from Lamb. Singler right side.
In a moment here now to see the numbers for Brandon Jennings. Last year getting it done. Averaged about 15 points a game. 7 assists and 3 rebounds. And you always want that leader in the second unit. He's their guy to play that role.
Steve, he comes on and runs the show for him when the reserves log minutes, and that's a job well done by him.
That's good from Singler. A different look here for Detroit. Jerebko comes in for Smith. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Perkins, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Jones checked in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Lamb. And so he makes both from the line. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside Westbrook. Jones kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Morrow. This one for 3. Singler with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
That's good. 16 points for the Beast.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Will it go? The shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. Augustine dishes to Singler. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Jones. The finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And those are the kind of plays that will turn that deficit into a lead quickly. So solid defense on the ball, that's the key.
Doubled by Collison, Yarebko, and he gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
Westbrook passes to Jones. Back to Westbrook. Right side Westbrook. That one wide left.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Here's Rice. 16 points for him. Trying to find Augustine. Gets it to him. There's the bucket. Boom.
Wow, what an incredible run now. He's as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
Perkins kicks to Westbrook. Perkins with the